What up? What up? It's your boy Dwell, aka Miss the J. Hopefully everybody's having a good one. Last night was a good night, a fun night. You know, I went to a boxing fight for the first time, to a live boxing fight. I've, I'm a boxing fan. You know, I've stated this a couple times in some of my videos. You can see right there in the background, Canelo's right there. I've always been a boxing fan, you know. Um, More and more, I like it more and more as I grow older too. For some reason, um, I I've been talking to different people about, hey, we should see a fight. We should see a fight. They see, yeah, we don't go. You know, for whatever reason, we don't go. But recently, last night, Alexis Rocha fought. Alexis Rocha is from here, the city of Santana, where I'm from. And I like, we don't have too many people. There's a lot of people in Santana doing their thing, but we don't. It's good to see somebody from Santana doing their thing, you know. And Alexis Rocha was hosting a main event, you know. He was the main event over there in Inglewood at the YouTube Theater, right next to the SoFi Stadium. Pretty much, it's in the same building. I thought it was a separate building, so that was fun to see. But pretty much, two of my peoples hit me up at the same time about going to the fight, and they don't know each other, but they hit me up. It's good people of mine. And I said, let's do it. You know, let's go. Let's make it happen. It's a guy from Santana hosting a main event. And we made it happen. We took an Uber to LA. It was dope, man. It was dope. Lit. It was lit. A lot of people from Santana were there. I saw a lot of friends, family, and people that I work with over there. So that was dope, you know. It was packed. It was packed. I got to see maybe like 3-4 fights. But for the first time, for a main event, it was dope. It was nice. I got to see Oscar de la Hoya from far, Bernard Hopkins. I saw Rolly Romero, took a flick with him. I even saw some guy from that does this YouTube stuff right there, but I forgot his name, man. And I was like, hey, I know, I see your channel, you know. He's a YouTube guy, a boxing type of guy. He does boxing videos. I forgot his name, man. But he was there. I got to see him, and like I said, I got to see friends and from different aspects of my life, acquaintances and stuff like that. So it was real nice. Got to see Ronnie Rios. Ronnie Rios is Alexis Rocha's brother. It's just nice to see. For the first time, I go to see a fight, and then somebody from Santana too. You know, it was at the YouTube Theater. It was real dope. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Got to see him knock him out 2 different times. Knocked him out earlier in the fight, and then knocked him out. I think it was in the second round. And man, seeing a knockout live is a little different. You know, I was tripping out because I always host fights here. I always watch fights here. I invite people over to watch a fight, barbecue and stuff like that. Pretty common thing I do. But seeing it live, you know, you don't hear the announcers, you don't hear the ring talks and stuff like that. So it was a little different. I guess I got kind of used to that, hearing what they're saying, hearing what the announcers are talking about, their opinions and stuff. But it was real dope. I know we had a good time. I went with 2 of my peoples, and it was one of them. It was their first time too. Shout out to Stoop Down, and shout out to Sal. You know, Sal, my primo Sal, Fred Medina, Stoop Down, and Sal. I had a real good time with them. But yeah, it was nice, man. It was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome seeing. We got pretty good seats. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I think, you know, we were talking about going to another fight, so hopefully something like that happens soon again. I have a lot of so he's coming up. Alexis Rocha is coming up. He's from Golden Boy, part of DAZN. I seen him fight on DAZN a couple times. I think last fight he fought what's his name? Blake something, kind of looks like Prince kind of type guy. And he knocked him out. I guess they canceled the main event, so they pushed Alexis Rocha and Blake the something. I forgot his name. They're not like superstars, but they're getting Alexis Rocha's already getting respect. He's still a prospect, and I think he challenged what's his name? Not Errol Spence, but he started what's his name? The other top guy. I have him right here. Everybody wants to fight him, but Errol Spence. There's talks about him fighting Errol Spence. I have, for some reason, I'm blanked out right now, but it's another top dog boxer, which would be a tough fight, I think, in my opinion, for Alexis Rocha. But if he's down, hey, let's show that boy some support, man. Let's show that boy some support, because the other guy's pound for pound, and he's undefeated, and there's been a champ for a long time, and he's a big name. It's not Errol Spence. Keith Thurman is calling him out, Sorry if I don't remember the name. Throw the name out there if you know who it is in the comment. For some reason, I'm blanked out right now. Wish I could look it up. Not Sean Porter. It's not Sean Porter's not fighting no more. He's retired. Whatever. I blinked out, but he's challenging him, So we'll see what route Alexis Rocha goes. But it was fun. He knocked him out. Very good fight. For 7 rounds, they went at it. They went at it hard. So it's good to see a fight like that. That's not boring. In my opinion, Alexis Rocha is not he for some reason, obviously he doesn't fight like Chavez, but he reminds me of a Chavez. He has a tough chin too, and he swings and he goes at it, and he. Those are good fights, That's what the raza likes to see, fights like that. And I know the crowd is going for Alexis Rocha right here in Santana. I know he's getting a name out there. But yeah, that was my first time at a boxing fight. I really enjoyed it. Gracias to the people I went with. I just wanted to make this quick video about me going. It was in LA. I had a good time and I had a blast. Shout out to Alexis Rocha. Shout out to Ronnie Rios. Shout out to The Zone. Shout out to everybody that went, that had a good time. Ala Santana. Let's show our boys some support. Peace.